The one thing that's going to change up your mobile videos more than anything else really is the quality of the audio. Now, the quality of the audio in your phone is actually really good, but it's only really good if you're about this far away from it. That's not always going to be feasible, especially if you're recording yourself. So if I want to pop my phone in here and I want to record myself, for the microphone to be really effective, I probably want to be this close. Now, I don't know how much you love your own face. I personally don't love having my face quite this big as it's going to turn out in this video if I was to take it. And the problem is, as I get further and further away, even though I've got quite long arms, so you can't even see the phone anymore, two things are going to happen. Full arm extension means I wobble. Watch. See? Actually, even if you have really tough arms, there is a limit to how long you want to hold your phone out like this. If it's on a table, less of an issue. But the truth is, it's going to be too far away for your face to look good and for the audio to sound good at the same time. There are a bunch of solutions to this. The first and most obvious is to use the earbuds that came with your phone. The downside to this is that some people don't love having this visible in the shot. This is okay if you've got the AirPods from Apple, or I mean this came with the Samsung and actually it's fairly crummy, so Samsung, seriously, better earphones with your phones please. The downside is here, this picks up all of your noise. So you've got a visibility issue with these if you care about that, but you do have an audio issue. The next option you've got, I've got a little bag of goodies here. The next option you have is to use a little lavalier microphone. Bunch of different versions of these. This is a Rode, R-O-D-E, Smart Lav. As you can see, it has the 3.5mm jack. This is designed actually to go into an Apple phone, which of course don't have those jacks anymore, so you would need to get an adapter of some kind. Great thing about this, you're going to pin it to your shirt. This is actually, I'm not using this exact one obviously because it's not plugged into anything. This is what we're using here underneath my shirt. So you can't see it and I can't show it to you because then my audio would be stuffed up. So the great thing about this is it's always the same distance from your face. So if I move backwards, as you'll notice, I sound the same. Further back I go, further back I go, further back I go. And even now, when you can't really see me that well anymore, I sound the same. And the reason is that the microphone is moving around with me. Downside of the SmartLav Plus and any lavalier microphone is that they are omnidirectional, okay? So they're going to pick up all the sounds everywhere, especially if they're sensitive. So that can cause a problem depending on your recording environment. But if you're just recording in an office or in your house or whatever where there may or may not be background noise, it might be fine. Last audio solution for your phones is something like this. Now I will show you what the actual microphone looks like. This is a Rode Video Micro. As you can see, it is very small. As you can see, it also has just a little adapter that will plug into the jack on your phone if you have one. This is a directional mic, so wherever it is pointing, that's where it's recording, and it has a great ability to get rid of side and back noise. So if you're near traffic or you're in a busy environment, this might be the better way to go. And this is why I told you we like having that mount on top of our tripod, because now I can do this. And so you can see we've got our phone, we've got our tripod, and we've got our microphone. Other good thing about this microphone is it comes with a windshield. Yes, it's just soft and fluffy and everyone likes playing with it. But what it does is if you're in those windy environments, you just pop this on the top and it is going to give you a decent amount of protection from that wind noise coming through. It does look a little silly if you're not used to it, but you've probably seen these before. I'll leave that there just to distract you. And that is how you can get slightly improved audio with your phone. It doesn't cost a huge amount. It doesn't need to take a vast amount of effort. It just requires a little bit of forethought, a little bit of understanding about the pros and cons of the different types of microphone that you have access to. If you haven't seen the other videos and you got here straight to the audio one, I do encourage you to go back to the camera one and have a look at the tripod one, just to make sure we're getting you started in mobile filmmaking with a decent starting kit and a decent approach to getting things done.